Hello, 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 it's Kathy Bedell at MyStampingSpot.com coming to you with 10 Minute Tuesday. I have to apologize. I'm an hour late. So I planned to go live at 1, totally lost track of time, and went, oh my gosh, it's 1:37, and I actually wrote a post that said, so busy creating, I lost track of time, I'm sorry, see you at 2. And when I just went to go live, I noticed it was all there. I hadn't hit post. So, my apologies. I didn't even let you know. Alright, Around the Bend. This is one of the stamps that you can get in both photopolymer or in red rubber. Did you remember that? That some stamps you can get both ways? Hey Jennifer, thanks for being here despite my tardiness. Anyway, sometimes I forget that there are two different kinds, and so I brought these, and I also brought the dies that go with it. Now these were in last year's catalog. They carried over, and they'd been a little neglected because I've been so excited playing with all the new stuff. And hey Barbara, thanks for being here. And so when I realized it was 1:37 and I was late, I jumped up and went to my shelf and said, what haven't I used in a long time? So that's how it came to be that we're here. This has some great angles to put on card fronts. I'll show you what I did with it. But before we do that, I want to show you the Soft Shimmer Specialty Paper. This is in Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, and Pretty Peacock. I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up quite right. Clearly I've been using it. It's 12 by 12 sheets. This is the Lost Lagoon, and it has, hey Amy, Brenda, thanks for being here. It has the most beautiful luster. Hopefully you can see it. So this is the Lost Lagoon. This is the Pretty Peacock, which I love. So I'm kind of seeing just a texture, but let me tell you, it has a real glimmer to it. It's not an in-your-face glitter paper. It's a true shimmer. It's beautiful. This is the Night of Navy. This is the Bubble Bath, which is a little darker than our ink pads, but beautiful nonetheless. And this is the Berry Burst. And this probably is showing the shimmer better than any of the colors that I'm showing you. It's really, when the light hits it, it's just gorgeous. So I cut some strips and pre-die cut some shapes. So I cut leaves in the Lost Lagoon and the Pretty Peacock. I cut some of the little flowers in Berry Burst. I cut this big daisy, which is this one here. These are the leaves I used. I used these 3. So these are hearts, if you can see that or not, if you want to do hearts. And there's a whole border of hearts you can do. If I can get it off here. A whole border of hearts. Hey, Amy. It is really gorgeous paper. It's one of those things that was kind of a sleeper in the catalog for me. And I just recently kind of rediscovered it. I'm looking for my brush attachment to my pick tool. So all these popped out pretty well. I'm just trying to get the last pieces out. Can't live without this brush attachment. Sometimes, you know what, I'm going to get the foam pad. I didn't bring it over because I really thought this was more punched out than it is. But this is great. It'll take out all the little pieces that you've die cut. Now this paper's pretty thick. So if you purchase this paper, or you get it in a kit or something, and you decide that you want to die cut it, you may find it easier to die cut upside down and put your dies like that, because sometimes this is a very thick, almost plasticky type paper on the back. And so sometimes it cuts better upside down than it does right side up. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I always love navy and white. This is the attachment to the Take Your Pick tool. If you get the brush attachment, it comes with the foam mat and the little brush. And this is where your adhesive end of your Take Your Pick tool goes. And it has a poker on the other side. And it has the spatula on the other side, if you've never seen it. So, my adhesive. Uh-oh, my adhesive's out. Fortunately, I have another adhesive. So this is just a regular 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4 card base. And I am going to add some adhesive to this. Now, I'm going to horrify some people, I know. You can use the little fine tip glue. Kathy doesn't have a lot of patience for that. So I use my silicone mat and I just run my adhesive right over it. I know some of you would be much more diligent with a fine tip glue point, pen point. Alright, now we're going to add some flowers. And I didn't really, actually, let's stamp a greeting first. Oh, I like You Are a Blessing. I like You Are a Blessing. I like that it's on an angle. I like everything about it. I'm using the photopolymer, probably for obvious reasons. So this is one that has a little curve to it. So I am putting it down and letting my block pick it up. And let's see. I think about here. Let's see the curve of the words. We're going to hope for the best that I get this curve right. I think it's really probably designed. Well, that's kind of cool too, huh? Could stamp that. So I'm just going to move it until I feel like it has the same. So here, this bows down and that's kind of bowing up. I think it's, oh, look what I just did. I'm going to have to put a flower there. I think it's this curve that I really want to go by. And I think about like that. And I'm going to do it pretty close to the paper. There we go. It would be really beautiful if I didn't have that mess there. Okay, I'm going to need glue dots for this next part. And I haven't really decided, other than knowing that I'm going to put this little center in this berry burst color on the bubble bath color shimmer paper. And I am going to grab a bone folder and just kind of, now there are two ways to bone fold flowers. You can do them up or you can do them down. If you do them down, you definitely want to use a dimensional as opposed to a glue dot. Kind of depends on what it is. You know, if you're imitating those cone flowers, they definitely go more down. Sometimes daisies look better down. See how I'm trying to hide? I think I'm going to cluster some pink flowers here. Just arranging them. I could do a little flower down here too, perhaps, but I like that I just covered that up. So I'm going to adhere those. I'm going to make a decision on that. So I may use a dimensional for this big one, but I am going to put these leaves flat so that you don't see the the blue smudge under it. Because we have to fix our smudges, don't we? I'm going to do that like that. And I am going to pop this baby up on a dimensional. Right about up here. And I am going to pop this guy behind it. And I'm going to use glue dots and do it a little flatter. And one thing about dimensionals is you can tuck things in under them pretty easily. Like that. This has a glue dot at the top and one at the bottom. Alright, now let's pop a few little flowers in here, and maybe we'll put a gem or two on them. And I don't know if I'm going to use that last leaf cutout. Let me get a couple gems for those to see what that looks like. Let's see. I think I'm going to do these yellow. I think I will do yellow. Just to brighten it up. And they're tiny. So these are the adhesive back gems. Whoops. I'll pop one there. So considering how dark this Night of Navy is, this is kind of a fun festive card, isn't it? And it goes together pretty quickly once you've die cut some flowers. I think I may even put a yellow in the center of this one, a medium size, just to add a little more dimension there. Now let's see. I have a little piece that didn't pop out when I die cut it. I'm just going to pull it apart. Not sure I'm going to use it. It might be too much greenery, but oh yeah, I like that. So we'll add this with a glue dot. Again, this is the Lost Lagoon color, which in this shimmer paper is very reminiscent of the soft succulent color that we had that just went out. It's very reminiscent of that. And I'm just going to add a little glue dot here, and I'm going to tuck the stem of this guy here and just pop that here. And I think I'll also add just a little yellow gem to that. Pretty quick and easy, right? What do you think? Do you love it? Really cute, isn't it? And again, they come in red rubber, or they come in the photopolymer. And the dies, which are lovely. This is a beautiful shape as well. It cuts a beautiful leaf pattern. And you have hearts. And then, of course, the big daisy, scalloped edge. A lot of great ways to use this card. So, I love it. And it's much easier to work with than you would think. At first it can be a little intimidating, but it's pretty. Alright, so want a sneak peek of what I've been working on? Okay, I have to show you this. I'm not sure what class this is going into yet, but I've seen these cards. I've never seen dimensions on these cards. I've never seen how to make these cards. I've just seen pictures of them standing up. And so I was drawing all little diagrams for myself, and I finally figured it out. It was up till 11:30 last night figuring this fold out. How cool is this? Isn't that cool? And then, of course, you can stand it and display it. It's so cool. In this particular one, you'd sign your name here. So this is going to be in a class. I just haven't decided which class yet. It took me so long. Do you want a... Oh, I just sent this class out today. This is the Zany Zoo class. You make one of each. Comes with a half pack of paper. It comes with gems. How cute is that? So these little guys you need to color with blends. But he comes colored, she comes colored, they all come colored. And I colored the little flowers on this with some blends, but you could leave it black and white, and you could leave these guys black and white too. So you don't even need the inks that I have. $25, comes with a half pack of paper, some gems. What else does it come with? And a full package of our white envelopes. So that's a good deal. We have, if you're a demonstrator, by the way, there's a great deal on becoming a demonstrator this month. So if you want to think about joining Team DSP, we'd love to have you. And in fact, we have a meeting a week from Saturday. We're getting together locally. But it's a great deal this month. If you're a demonstrator, you can order products a month early. So I was able to order some products that are going to be online exclusives only. This is going to be part of my Christmas club this year. Check out this paper with the little fox down the bottom. How cute is that? This whole kit will be based around the new papers. Jennifer, I wish you could come too, and I am so sorry, but thank you for being on my team. I love you. Aren't these papers gorgeous? These are new snowflakes that are going to be in the new. Oh, there's all my measurements. They all have a little something inside. Well, this one I didn't do inside, but it will have something inside. Now, when you see this card, this is pretty fabulous. I love this little deer that comes out of the Grove set. So this is all part of the new Christmas paper that's coming. How about that, huh? So this is going to be in the Christmas club that starts in July. These 4 cards. So you make 2 of each, and I actually weighed this to make sure that this could go out with, yes, the winter paper is awesome, isn't it? And you don't have to use it for Christmas. I mean, I put a Christmas greeting, but truly it could be just a winter wonderland. So this will be Christmas in July. You'll see this advertised very shortly. And it'll be a club just like my Stamp Club by mail. It'll be $28. It'll come with at least $25 worth of product. So it's really exciting, and I'm very happy for that. We're getting down to the last days on the Stamp Club by mail. So if you love all these fun folds, the gift card holder, there's 3 fun folds in this month's Stamp Club by mail. So it's $28, and this particular month you're getting $28 worth of product, because you're getting a full package of the Inked Botanical 6x6 paper, you're getting a spool of Lost Lagoon ribbon, and you're getting the Neutrals sequence. That's all of this. So this is $28. So you're getting these 8 card kits for free, basically. You get all the gems, you get the envelopes, everything. So we're down to the last call in Stamp Club by month for June. There's my 10-minute Tuesday. I hope you consider this set. I love it. It's pretty. And this shimmer paper, I don't know. I hope that the camera's picking up the beauty of this shimmer paper. I'm telling you, it was a catalog sleeper for me. Sometimes I find things and it's like such delight. Yay! All right. Well, listen, I won't see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I apologize for being late, and I will see you Thursday. I'll post in the morning. Have a great day. Have a good day tomorrow. Stay dry, everybody. We are very wet in the Northeast. Thanks for being here. Bye.